On this lesson, we're going to add some color to our doodles. So you can see here that I went with the blob brush and I created all of my doodles with the blob brush. So you can do that, or you could use any of the techniques that we saw before. So now I have all my paths here. I can safely delete my sketch because I don't need it anymore. So first I can do a little bit of a refinement here with the nose by double clicking on the group, and that's it. Now I'm gonna go into Pinterest and let's go and type baby room. Now this is a great way to create a palette. If you find a photo that you like that has interesting colors, just copy it. Let's go and copy the image. And let's go back into Illustrator and paste it by pressing Ctrl P. And let's go Alt and Shift to make it a little bit bigger on one of the corners. Now I'm gonna go to my rectangle tool by clicking here. And then while pressing Shift, I'm gonna create a rectangle. Using my eyedropper by clicking here, I can go and sample one of the colors. So let's say this purple. So I think that's good. Now I'm gonna select this and while pressing Alt and Shift, create and copy. Now if I press Ctrl D, Ctrl D, Ctrl D, Ctrl D, I can make copies because I am repeating the last command. Now I'm gonna be sampling colors. I kind of like that yellow. Now I'm gonna be looking for another yellow, or maybe kind of like an orange. So let's go and sample these. Not quite there. Maybe yeah, maybe that one is better. Or this one. Yeah, I think that one is better. We could edit it a little bit more. So change the hue, the saturation, and the brightness a little bit. So I get more like an orange. So maybe something like this. This is still going into the same harmony, but it's a little bit different. Now I'm gonna go and sample my color. And I want a darker, a lighter purple, which is good for that one. And then let's go and find a pink that I like. So all I'm sampling are colors that kind of look well together. And they look well together because they are all in this photo. So and the way this room is decorated, it's nice. So that's why I'm picking the colors from here. So now I need like a blue greenish color. I think this one is good. And now I have my palette here. Now if I select all of them and go to my swatches window, you can go to Window, Swatches. You're gonna see that here you have a lot of swatches. So what you can do is click here on the top and find this option that is called Select All Unused. And let's just go here and click on the trash can, and now you can delete all the swatches because you're not using any. Next, I'm gonna go here to create new color group while I have my square selected. And a window like this is going to appear. Here, make sure that you are selecting from the artwork. You can even name your color, like baby color. And let's make sure that you have checked Convert Process to Global and include swatches for teens. And you're gonna see why in a minute. So I just do that right there. You can see that they have a little triangle. I can delete the photo as well as my square, sorry. So now I can go and select all my paths here, the ones that are going to be the rabbit, and I can go to my pathfinder and unite them all. If you want them all to be a single path, you could do that, or you can just select them, go here and find your light paint bucket, or press K on your keyboard. Now you just go and sample one of the colors that you just got from your palette and apply them. And it's really as simple as it was to use the paint bucket on Paint or on Photoshop. Just do that and you're gonna get something like this. Now I think black is a little too harsh for kids. So I'm gonna actually undo all this. And first, before I apply any color, I'm gonna change the color, so the outline of all this, to purple, to that dark purple that I just sampled. You can see that that one is a little bit more friendly for kids and not have this really big shape. So all I'm doing is trying to use Pathfinder on all of them and then just make sure that they apply properly. So here on the elephant, I have the problem that if I see here, I have an extra pad here, actually a couple of pads. So I'm just gonna double click and find these ones and delete them because I don't need them, but they are getting filled because they are part of the pad. And I have my elephant exactly as I wanted it. So let's keep doing the same for this. Here I have the same problem with the nose. So just before I go and hit unite, I have to fix that. But first let's do all these ones on the bottom. And now finally the bear. Just go double click here to remove that pad inside the nose because you don't need it. And you can see that I actually had 2 pads, so let's delete those. And now we're good. So now I can select my rabbit, and again let's go and find our paint bucket or press K. And now let's sample our colors as we have done before. So I can repeat the process with the rest of my animals. You can see that now they are a single selection, which is exactly what I want. And let's do the same for our bear. So I'm only going to be using these 6 colors to color all my doodles. And this is going to bring harmony to all of them and make them again look as if they belong to the same family. So let's do that. Just make sure that you click on the empty areas and you don't click on the outline, because if you do that you're gonna paint it. So just be careful with that. So now let's go here with the monkey. You can see that for the monkey I'm gonna use this green, and of course real monkeys are not green. But since this is for kids, you can be a little bit playful and maybe try some blues or some different colors. As long as they are in harmony, you're going to have a really nice palette and everyone is going to understand that that is a monkey. And finally our tiger. Again, I'm filling him with my paint bucket. And as I said, make sure that you are not filling accidentally the stroke, because it's also gonna get painted, so watch that. And now we are done. As you can see how easily it was to add colors. I can decrease the size a little bit and see them. And now the palette is good, but I don't think it's perfect. I don't think it's good enough. So what I can do is double click on one of the colors. So you can see that I go into that orange and have a kit preview. And here I can go into my color mode and find the HSB. So let's have a little bit more brightness and let's decrease the saturation. So you can see that because this is a global color, all the paths or the shapes that have this color applied, they automatically change it. So this is amazing because you can save a lot of time and see in real time how those colors are affecting your artwork. So here, for example, the red, maybe I want it to look more pinkish. And also this, I think this one is good, but the green is a little bit too dark. So let's increase the brightness, change it a little bit to the green side, and the saturation as well, as bring it down. This one is again kind of too dark. Maybe we can decrease the saturation and brightness. And there you go. We have made some adjustments to our palette in no time. So on the next lesson, I'm going to teach you how to use these doodles and apply them in different objects using the help of mockups. So see you there.